A group of widows in Nyeri are marking the festive season in a unique way. They're moving to brand new houses, all because of the kind heart of one woman who has made it her business to provide for them. Here's Nyeri with more.
She quietly goes about her duties at her humble home in Sangare area past Muiga in Nyeri. And as the old adage goes, only the wearer of the shoe knows where it pinches. Wangoi knows only too well the tribulations that widows often encounter. She lost her dear husband in the year 2014. Life as she knew it changed then for her and her 4 children. A peasant farmer, she had to tend to her children single-handedly. The story is replicated amongst these women who meet monthly in Nyeri. They are all widows, each with a sad story of her own to tell. Coming together once a month provides a much-needed forum for them to share their stories and encourage each other. Life for a widow can get very lonely, not to mention the uphill task that is the financial responsibilities that fall squarely on her shoulder.
Naikaa hapo na maisha baya sana na gumu sababu mzee wangu anaitika 14 ananiwasha hapa na sina kitu hata kuku hata mbuzi.
Kati bwana wangu aliaga dunia, maisha ilikuwa ngumu sana. Kwanza tuseme kuelimisha watoto ilikuwa mambo gumu sana. Hata chakula ilikuwa gumu wakati huo sababu alikuwa watoto 9.
Mzee wangu alifariki mwaka wa 2013, ndio alifariki na nikawashwa na watoto 8.
Wangu amekufa maka 10. Sasa iko kwa maka hii.
The monthly meetings are the brainchild of one Jane Wanjiku, a Nyeri-born Kenyan who has lived in the United States of America for 25 years. Wanjiku comes to Kenya twice a year, and in December she gifts the widows semi-permanent houses. Most of the women live in abject poverty and have to make do with dilapidated structures that pass for houses, some with leaking roofs. Wanjiku lost her own father at an early age, and she vividly remembers the struggles that her mother underwent to fend for her and 11 other siblings.
My mom became a widow when I was in high school, and we are 12 in our family, 12 children. And I saw even neighbors helping her and her struggling with the farm. And that's why when I decided when I grow up when I have something to give back, I'll come back and give to the community.
Under MISPA Ministries based in the U.S., Wanjiku raises funds that she uses to construct semi-permanent houses for the widows back home.
This widow, her roof was ripped off by the wind and the rain, and she doesn't have a place to stay. Actually, when it rains, she has to look for a neighbor. She has to look for shelter from a neighbor. And this is something that I would never think it would be happening here in our society. But poverty is real. It's real, Carlo. And I am praying that people will intervene and jump in and help. We are blessed to be a blessing.
Now she's all smiles, having received the keys to this 3-roomed timber house, a far cry from her old house. Moving from this old rundown house to a new semi-permanent timber house. This, as you can see, is the perfect holiday gift for Mary and other widows from this locality. Even as we are reminded that the real spirit of the holiday season is to share the little or much that we have with those who have less than us. Life of a widow is difficult, and it would be helpful if the society was more mindful of them.
Also, they are young ones. That some of them are even under 50. And we encourage them, if they meet somebody who can marry them, it's okay. It's not a sin to marry. Yeah, the Bible allows that. When your husband dies, yeah, if they get somebody who also will support their children and will marry them as they are, hey, it's good to go. Yeah.
What she would like very much is if others came on board too, as she would like to reach out to widows in other parts of the country, not just in her home turf in Nyeri. Nyeri, KTN News, Nyeri County.